All right, excellent. So you kind of heard this a little bit in the introduction, but I thought I would talk to you a little bit about my career journey within the organization and tell you a little bit about Merck. So Merck is a life science organization. We are a global company. We've been in business for over 130 years. If you look at our marquee, you will see it stands for Inventing for Life. And so as a biopharmaceutical organization, of course, we have products in very many disciplinaries of disease states, including cancers, vaccines, animal health products. And so we have a very wide range of both pharmaceutical products as well as vaccines. So a couple of traits, I talked about a few of them, but here's just a few more that I thought I would share for the organization. Growth mindset is so incredibly important for the entire organization. We are changing, the environment is changing, the marketplace has changed. The way that we have worked through this COVID situation has helped to really change the ways that we think at Merck. And I think you'll probably have seen that Jim Frazier, our CEO, had made statements very early on that we were going to do three things as an organization. We were it was all about the safety of our employees and their families. It was about keeping supply to our patients, right, because our patients need our medication. And we're going to follow the science with regards to COVID, right? So we're going to follow the science. We understand what needs to happen. We're going to work with our governmental officials. We also have the pleasure of having our chief patient officer also being a former head of the CDC. So we're going to follow the science and make sure that we are doing things in the most safely and compliant way for public health, but also for our employees. So having that growth mindset, meaning that we're not rushing back to the office anytime soon. We don't know yet still when we're going to be going back into some of our headquarter offices, but it certainly won't be anytime this summer, we don't believe. And so how are people working, right? How are they really embracing these new ways of working? And how are we getting work done? And what we've been finding is that people are extremely collaborative, and they're actually being a little bit more intentful on how they're engaging their employees, right? So they're having happy hours, and they're having lunch breaks with folks virtually, and they're doing scavenger hunt walks with folks to be able to do that. They're having deep conversations around how people are really handling the stress of working from home and being parent and teacher and, camp counselor and all those kind of things right now. But that all comes from being, having a growth mindset. Strong collaboration skills are critically important. One of our pillars around ways of working is breaking down silos and really thinking about more as a network, and how you collaborate certainly is critically important in that regard to do that. Digital acumen and data analytics are incredibly important throughout the entire organization. It doesn't matter whether you're an MMD, which is our Merck manufacturing, or our research laboratories, or our human health. Those are huge skills that are incredibly important. Project management, because we do work very similar to what Heidi was saying. We have a very fast-paced organization, so being able to get things done, keep things on track are really important. And an entrepreneur spirit, right? We really do want people to think much more like business owners. And if you're a business owner, how you're going to invest in your people and your talent and your resources, and it'll help you make really smart business decisions. So that's been a big focus of ours as well. So with that, I think I will stop. I feel like I've been talking at you, and if we have any questions, I am more than happy to take any questions that you have. I would encourage you all to join the breakout room, and you'll be able to have some more conversations around Merck and the things that we are looking for. But it certainly has been a pleasure talking with all of you today, and thank you so much, Color Magazine, for inviting me.